FSR, is that First Solar? FSR. It's Fisker, and there's First Solar, and then there's FSR. I think First Solar is FSLR. And lithium for day 1 ER. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at the market. Let's go live over here. Well, let's go live anyway. All right, so regarding the markets, good morning, everybody. I'm going to just start saying good morning, motherfuckers. I think that sets the tone properly. We have opened. We are opening up on some econ data this morning. We have rallied, and so we are opening gapped up from Friday's doji low, doji rejection-y low, supported reclaimed bounce-ish low on Friday, and that makes sense. So now where from here? I think I just accidentally closed. See, I can't see behind here. Just taking a blind guess when I do that. Okay, there we go. So where is it going to go from here? Let's take a look at like the 15-minute chart. Friday would be the 24th here. Yeah, we had some bad news on Friday and gapped down open on the market, and then we just went kind of sideways and grinded back up all day. Doji'd out on the market on Friday. This morning and sort of overnight, the market stayed in the upper range over in Asia and London. And then off of this morning's economic data, we have popped and rallied a bit. Now, there could have been lots of liquidity grabbed on the bottom of the market on Friday, but I just don't really, I'm not convinced that it was enough for us to just be going up and up and up from here. But anything can happen. However, so the next stop really for us is the top of Thursday's trading day. Let's take a look at that on the daily. Well, what did I do? Don't want to do that. All right, Thursday would be right here. So we're talking about 298.5, 299 area on the Qs, 299, and we're at 295. So we're looking at perhaps $4 of upward movement to grab some liquidity on the top side before pulling back into this little trading range that we're in now. So we're looking at probably a little bit of a green day open, move to the upside, at which time we'll about face and pull back down. Not likely the move this morning. Another crazy move, I don't think it's going to happen, but a crazy move would be the market sells off more, and then we go to below Friday's lows to grab some liquidity. That would be crazy, but it would set up a bigger move up for the rest of the week. As crazy as that is, but I don't think that's likely. It seems to be that the entire market has taken a bullish bias on the recent economic numbers. So we're looking at probably a slow grind up all day. This is probably a good spot to get into the market right here, but it isn't going yet. Maybe you have to wait to retrace a little bit more, 50% retrace of that move. All right, and we're watching Lhdx. Mostly that's our number one pick this morning. It has already moved from when I alerted it at 47 and the base step back here to 78. So that is 66% gain in 1 hour on that mention, Lhdx. We're also keeping an eye on AWIN, which apparently makes what? Flying bikes? What did you say, Chris? A flying motorcycle? Okay, that's why it's at $2, I guess. And then MLEC, MLEC. We're keeping an eye on some of the old ones as well, like Beyond Day 2 ER, I believe it is, and Bear, BAER, and Lunar, LUNR, for any action on those. But all right, that pretty much steps us in front of the market. Flying motorcycles. Oh, that's pretty crazy. 99%. That's hilarious. Yeah. Flying motorcycles. That'll never take off. Ha ha. It'll be 100 years before we'll see flying motorcycles. Flying suits. Yeah. By the way, Camille, I think I saw one. Possibly check on it if you want to. One of your payments had an issue or something. So I don't know. Sometimes that happens. Just kind of like a momentary glitch. But yeah, double check on that if you want. Solid. All right. I'm in a couple of things from Friday. A couple of plays. We'll see what happens. A couple of flips. We'll see what happens. But outside of that, we've got 5 minutes until the open, and yeah, we'll see what happens from there. Yeah, I've got some BBBY also, because BBBY had a good day on Friday, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, it was having a good day, and then it ended with no progress. It's done that a couple of times. It just can't close above a prior red high. That's what it needs to do. That's why we like to, watch and enter these first green day type trades at the end of the day. Yeah, Camille, that's right. Yep. There you go. That's what it is. All right. Once we have like 2 minutes to go, I'll turn on the TikTok. Till then, we can call out liberal assholes all over the world. Socialist punks. Rather take everyone's money and divide it equally. The help of the government. Boot. Fine. We could talk about that. Go live on TikTok. All right, let's get back to Lhdx and see if we got a flag yet. All right, good. We've starting to get some first pullback. Hopefully that creates a base or some profit taking, and we can get back down to 57, somewhere along the top of that price range there, 52, 57, somewhere in there for an entry. Murdaugh? I don't know anything about that. Zero. I don't know. I don't even know who that is. Oh, it's the murder trial? You think I have time to watch shit like that? Do you know how many people get murdered every day? Who the fuck cares? Why would I watch a murder trial? Do people murdered every day? It's just nothing new. I'd rather go to the zoo and fucking watch a gorilla. The most fucked up family in America. Yeah, people get fascinated by shit they shouldn't be fascinated by. There's many fucked up families in America. And they're all murdering each other. And I don't give a fuck. Welcome to human beings. I think those are people who don't understand human beings, right? Yet. Once you understand human beings, it's over. You go lay on a beach and you enjoy your fucking life. Who gives a fuck? Everyone's like, man, I got to sort this out. This ain't right. Fuck you. I have a margarita, motherfuckers. Well, you've denoodleized the fucking noodle soup for the next 27 years. No thanks. It's great TV. Netflix? Really? It's live on Netflix? That's kind of cool. They have a live trial going on Netflix, or it's a documentary? Because isn't that that's like the first live thing on Netflix, isn't it? If it's live. Netflix could have been, you know, the blockbuster of video, the blockbuster online. Instead, they chose to become like everybody else. Nothing new under the sun. A movie studio. Wow. Amazing. I'm impressed. All right, let's turn on the TikTok. We've got like a minute and a half. I like the margarita idea, and I don't even drink. Well, yeah, you don't have to have a margarita. You can have a, what do they call it? Shirley Temple for you, Benjamin. You get you a Shirley Temple and clove cigarettes. Yes. Not the cloves. We have, what is it, 36 seconds before they open? Is that correct? Yes, it is. Good. All right. All right. We're looking for LHDX entry. You know what? I got to pull that up on the level 2. Have some sense of what to do. But I don't really have any capital available right now. I've got to dump some other positions first. And I'll know what to dump once the market opens. Cloves. And money. Okay, that's good. All right, watching the level 2, there's definitely a lot of selling pressure. Okay, now we've got some buying pressure. Yep, buying pressure happening. I'm not set up to get in, but there could be a move happening on LHDX to the upside. I think this, I forget what LH, no, we looked at, which one was it there? AWIN? No, there was something that was a SPAC bounce, and it's at like $7. Was MLEC? I think it was MLEC. Right, be watching MLEC very carefully because that's a SPAC. And it went to $15 pre-market. Maybe it goes to $30 today. MLEC. All right, LHGX is fading now. It trapped players. Get out, and then consider getting back in later when it better support. For now, red. The market is going a bit sideways at the open. And I'm going to check on my positions. Damn. Got some good stuff going on. Let me take a look at this. BlackRock, which I got in on Friday. Gap open up. Bleed out. Let me pull 5-minute chart. And ACN. These were both red dog reversals. Yeah, seems to have worked. ACN going off of the open. CFRX is halted. Okay. And MLEC is moving up. Oh, dude, MLEC's moving up a lot. Yeah. And AWIN as well. AWIN and MLEC. And let's pull up CFRX. Okay, MLEC is halted. So Like I said, MLEC is like going to hit $30 today or something. Chris got MLEC at 10. That's good. I don't know what your position size is, Chris. You usually do 300 shares, but I'm hoping you are. I'm glad to see you're experimenting with these momentum trades a little bit, but be careful. Be very risk averse. Randy's like a win. No, he's talking about a win. Yeah, a win is totally flying. A win. And CFRX, if it halted up, all right, Chris, way to go. CFRX, if it halted up, that was a hell of a move. It's halted at 675. Yeah, it's turning out to be a very good Monday. I'd like to free up some capital. I'm looking where to do it from. Got a couple positions going, different directions. Get out of this one. Going nowhere. That would give me back some dough. Got that, and then moving over to get rid of my hedge on AI since it does seem. And then let me check on some other positions here. IREN, we're looking for it to continue to bleed out. Going to Zera, some kind of weakness. Not quite there yet, but. And then ACN, we're looking for strength, and it has it. And BlackRock. BlackRock with a slight pullback. Let me take a look at that on the 1 minute chart. Okay, good. And now it's pushing up again. BlackRock, you're doing good. So those red dog reversal trades alerted on Friday are doing good. And I do have a little bit of capital freed up. When I get an MLEC, I can. Not sure that I would go for Lhdx until it could base a bit. Showed that it will burn momentum. You understand? So, you have to trust behavior that you've seen. All right, let me figure my size on MLEC if I'm going to get into that. All right. Ready? Anybody else take the red dog reversals alerted on Friday? BlackRock and ACN. I think there might have been a couple more. Okay, RJ, very good. No, I'm not. Thank you, Justin. But no, I'm not chasing. I'm watching. That's true. Maybe I am. Maybe that's true. No, but I mean, MLEC hasn't even come out of its base yet. Chasing would be if it broke pre-market highs. But I appreciate you keeping me. Remember, we talked about that on Friday. I will be careful. It's a bad habit. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Let's do better. Well, hopefully you guys got it. Whoa, FSR freaking out. Let's see. And the market's just sort of semi going sideways. Today, market up or down. We already talked about it in our group. If you want the pre-market forecast, come into my group. The link is in the bio. CFRX is halted now, yeah, and nosedived. Oh, okay. Oh, it took it came out of the halt and nosedived. Got it. Yeah, FSR is flying, everybody. 620 to 650 to 730 off of the open, and it's not halted yet, but I think it is or it's very close. I think it's hit the limit up. A win also, I don't think it's halted, but A win is overvoip and rocketing. Actually, A win looks like an okay trade to get into at this moment in time. What's the matter? Oh, I don't have that much funds? Why not? What did I do wrong? Okay, no, I was just right on the cusp of my available. All right, A-Win, what are you going to do, Flying Motorcycles Company? So where's MLEC? Okay, MLEC came out of the halt and did the same pullback out of the halt. MLEC halted down as soon as it went up. They have no patience. Couldn't even get in 2 or 3 halts ups. All right, there goes A-Win. A-Win's about to break pre-market high of 237, and when it does, that's blue sky. A-Win. We're up 17% on the options I posted on ACN and BLK, BlackRock, and Accenture on Friday's Red Dog play. All right, FSR with first pullback. We're getting some pullback on FSR. And the group is watching W Day. We'll be reporting in after hours, so we're watching W Day. The VIX is going up, but the market is going down. That's odd. Let me go take a look at bonds because that's a little strange. $30 years, 3.92%. Pretty tasty. Okay, we're getting a little bit of support on FSR. I'd have to see the level 2 to be sure, but a little bit of support on FSR. We're getting the first pullback in the rally on A-Win. That could provide further entry depending on the level 2 and the support. On A-Win, I'm seeing some size coming in now on the demand side. FSR blipped up and is back to 717. It looked like a shakeout, and now it's going to move lower. FSR. Oh yeah, it's breaking down. Where it stops, we should watch level 2 to know. Gotta be a brick wall in there somewhere. If there isn't, then there's no reason to get in. You get in at or slightly above the brick wall. And yeah, we are halted down on MLEC. We'll be coming out of the halt soon, but that's halted down. Not the greatest sign. CFRX, same thing, halted down. Lhdx could have more it wants to go, but maybe that's it. You have to Be watching for support. I don't believe AWIN is halted, but it's just hanging out at 231. Not doing much of anything. 233. And the market, yeah, just going sideways, indecisive. All right, well, what looked to be hot has cooled off already. We're getting a little bit of action now on AWIN. Went from 233 to 241 now. I have my first exit set at 249, I believe. Yeah. And we're up 18% on both BlackRock and ACN now. I guess I'll take a snapshot of that and post it to the Red Dog channel. Oh, I think I may have just hit first profits on AWIN. All right, AWIN, it's flying. All right, everything's kind of working out. Doing what it's supposed to do. FSR, you'd be looking for support. Wow, after that first profit, we just had a dump on AWIN, a pretty huge dump and crack of pivot hitting the backside of the trade. And it looks like I'm going to have to flatten it. I mean, it is a real dump. Glad I got some profits out because that paid for slippage on that exit. I'm done with AWIN. And I was looking for like 57, 52 cents, somewhere around there on Lhdx for reentry. It hit 57, bounced a little bit, but it could settle into 50 cents area, a little bit better. And Justin's like, well, I made $5 on AWIN. I mean, it's been quite a disappointing bleed out on AWIN. It just like instantaneous broke lower pivot. That would, on the larger time frame constitute a bearish engulfing type of situation. Now, what was that? Something just happened, and I don't know what it was. Let me see. I think possibly not me. That might have been a. Maybe I have some orders set on grill. I don't even know what's going on with that. Let's see. I don't think so. Perhaps I had some orders sitting on grill to take some profits or to stop. I don't think I had stops, but anything possible. Okay, and I have a dip buy set on comms, but I can get rid of. I don't need that. That'll free up some money too. That was unnecessary. Okay, good. Nice. All right, so MLEC, yeah, not happening. Breaking pivots on every level. You want to be out on that for sure. Lhdx now 4 points to an uptrend off of the 57 level. So that's turning into possible dip buy. Entry on Lhdx with a risk to 57 cents stop. So that's 8 cents of risk. So you'd be looking for 16 cents a gain. From here, you therefore would need about it. You'd need it to hit about 80 cents. So it really has to work out. I'm not highly confident in that Lhdx. That's quite a retrace. Kind of would like to see it sort of put in a base first. And the market is pulling back off the open, but it's still progress in general off of the econ data from pre-market. We're still above Friday's high, that territory. All right, well, everything's slowing down, so let's move back into the group now. That's the morning trading session. It's a hot day when you got some good tickers, sometimes we go longer. But today's it is. All right, let's move back into the group, everybody, and I'll meet you in your various channels where you hang out. Okay, cool. Yeah.